Hey, good evening YouTube, or afternoon. It'll be evening probably when you see this. Just out today for a little walkabout with the hounds, and just going to walk through an area. Kind of might be good for some bird hunting later in the year, and just to get out and about. But just carrying my kit and stuff to get used to that for this year. Kind of use it training for this coming hunting season, and bring them on. We're going to head up here on this high ground here and walk the ridge line and maybe see if we can scope out a coyote or something. This time of the evening they'll start to be roaming around in certain areas, but let's see if we see anything. So now we're on the opposite side kind of where we started, just on the other side of the ridge. See, nice and rocky. This is really prime chukar territory in certain parts of the year. Haven't seen nothing else though, but we're moving into the wind here, so if anything out there, it wouldn't smell it's coming for the most part, but you can see you got nice long views out here. That's for sure. Not a whole lot of cover for anything except for some of these rock outcroppings. Just moving along. Other than you see the other side of that other ridge, all those rock outcroppings. That's good. Some good bird hunting in there usually. Places they like to camp out. All those little crags and whatnot. So let's move on along. See if we run into anything. We kind of come up on a small saddle here. Just you got a high ground, a little bit on each side. Just flushed a couple birds out a little bit ago. Wow, it's windy. You can probably hear that pretty good. But real calm, been real chilly today. I don't think it barely broke 60, and the wind's been really chilly. Unusually cool for this time of year. Not a whole lot out and about. Haven't seen any snakes either. They probably will probably rock right up on it. Still be in shock. We've had enough 80-degree weather. They've probably been pretty active, but with this, they probably sheltered up pretty good. We'd probably be able to walk right up on one. That'd be not so active as today because of being so cool. Not a whole lot out. Just kind of going to walk up in this rock outcropping up here and kind of sit out for a little bit, and then probably head back. It's 6:12, so maybe about 7. Make our way back, see what happens. So we been sitting here for about 10-15 minutes. Got into a little pocket here of rocks. Kind of brought from the wind. It's coming up and over. Sun kind of peeked out from behind the clouds there for a little bit. It's amazing how some days there's just like nothing out here. Other days you'll come out and there'll be stuff everywhere. But really quiet right now. Not a lot of movement of anything. Kind of scoped out that far ridge and up the draw there and down it. Usually there's traffic coming up through this from the river down there where the trees are. You'll get coyotes that come up through here, or horses or anything else moving up and down. But there's nothing moving. Nothing to report. It's a nice cool day to go out for a walk. Get a look around at some of the terrain. And you can't hear anything because the dogs are panting so hard. Oh, did that make you self-conscious? Maybe they hear something. But we'll probably pack up here and start making our way back. And we'll talk to y'all later. So there you have it, YouTube. A short walkabout. Didn't see anything worth reporting on. But it's a nice walk. The sun's come back up pretty strong. But this area here is usually where a lot of people shoot. And if there's ever a sign of how bad the ammo shortage is, I mean, usually this is all dirt. This whole layout here will be dirt. People will just be worn out. There'll be a target refuse over there, some over here, and just shells all over the place in brass. And there's just a few shells and a couple piles of brass, which I thank you much for people who leave brass. And it's relatively new because it rained just a little bit ago, and it's not, and this looks like 40. Yes, sir. All right, big score for the day. Collect up some 40 brass and move along. But yeah, this is usually just, I guess you'd call it litter, but you know, for an off-site range, it's usually pretty, some 9mm here. Usually pretty just littered with broken up targets and shotgun shells and brass. But not now. Nobody's got enough ammo to come out. Or they're all just holding it in pocket, I guess. They're not wanting to get out here and shoot it up. But we'll talk at you all later. Have a good one.